Assalamualaikum and good evening. I am Camelia Kistina.
And I'm Nurisa Hasmi.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about
Dialects.
dialects. Before that, I am from Terengganu.
And I'm from Melaka.
Okay, so as people know, Terengganu and Melaka have their own dialects.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay? So, what is your dialect?
my dialect is Terengganu dialect.
So, give us an example
Okay.
of the Terengganu dialect.
Examples. Okay, for examples, mana ni nak makan dia?
Oh, malam ni aku nak makan.
Oh, you understand?
Yeah. Okay. So, it means that what do you want to eat?
Yeah. What do
Okay.
you want to eat in Terengganu dialect?
Mm.
So, how about Melaka?
In Melaka, we change the pronunciation of a word that ends with R, for example, benar, to aw, benar. So, for example, in a sentence, banyak now masalah. Banyak now cakap kau.
Now. Okay. Now I know where the word now comes
Comes from.
from. Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay.
next.
So, Mia, how does the Terengganu dialect affect you and the people around you? What kind of perception does people give to you when you speak in the dialect?
Actually, I have heard that people always associate Terengganu dialect
Mhm.
with harshness. They think of Terengganu dialect as a harsh dialect.
Oh.
I think it's because in Terengganu, if
Mhm.
you are close to one another, you will usually use the term akumu. It's not saya awak, but akumu. For example, if I talk to you, aku nak makan nasi goreng, mau makan dia. So it sounds kinda harsh, doesn't it?
Yeah, because usually people will say saya awak, right? But in your case, to represent closeness, you use aku and mu.
Yeah, akumu.
Mm.
And then the way Terengganu people speak in their dialect also actually sounds a bit harsh for the outsiders. But I think among the Terengganu people, it's
Not that harsh.
not that harsh. It's not harsh at all. It's the way we speak.
What about the word natang?
Natang. Oh yeah, natang. Okay, actually, natang comes from the word binatang.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
actually,
you call people binatang?
Oh no.
Animal? Okay.
I'm going to make this clear. Okay. Actually, natang comes from binatang, but when we use it to refer to something or someone,
Mhm.
we don't mean to call the people or anything animal itself. No, it's actually the word natang.
It's like an expression.
Yeah, it's like an expression to, okay, for example, if I call my best friend, natang ni, mo dah gana? It sounds a bit harsh, but actually, natang itself, I use the word natang to resembles the closeness of our own relationship. Just like the word, hey babe, where did you come from? But in Terengganu, natang, mo dah gana? So what about Melaka?
In Melaka, how does it affect?
Yeah.
Okay, the perception of other people towards the Melaka dialect is almost the same as Terengganu. People think that Melaka dialect is very harsh because usually this is what most of the people think. Melaka people like to curse a lot. So when they generalize it like that, they tend to think that when Melaka people speak, they will curse as well in their sentences. So, but it's not really that. It's not really about that.
I think it actually depends on the individual itself, right?
Yes, people think that people perceive us as we like to curse, but as for me, I'm a Melaka citizen, but I don't curse a lot. I don't curse. I rarely curse.
Yeah.
Okay, so it depends on the individual. Where does what kind of situation of upbringing, that person comes from. So like, usually when they talk on the phone, some people would speak loudly, and that actually depends on their situation. If they grow up in the rural area, maybe it's because the surroundings are quite loud, so the people over there would speak loudly. But people generalize it as Malaccan people as a whole.
Yeah.
They think that we are rude.
Okay, that's a poor thing. I think, because we cannot really blame that people, because that people grow up in that kind of environment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you say that Malacca people usually curse. So actually, does Malacca have its own curse words?
Yeah, I think all states have their own curse words, right?
Yeah. Kinda.
So in Malacca, there's one. This is for educational purpose. Lahabao.
Oh, lahabao. What does lahabao mean actually?
It's a bad thing. Since I don't curse, I don't really know what does it mean. It's a bad thing.
Is it the same as like
Lahanat?
lahanat?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
What about Terengganu? Does Terengganu has a curse word? Their own curse word?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Since we're very good people, we don't really curse, so we don't know. Okay, let's move on to the next question.
Okay.
So, in what situation do you use this dialects?
Okay, I think it's this. It's actually the same, and it applies to any other dialect. Okay. If me myself, I will use Terengganu dialect in Terengganu environment, in my home, my school, or in UPM. If I meet my friends from Terengganu, I will use Terengganu dialect. It's not intentionally, but it comes out naturally. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we have
Connection.
like electricity between us, and then when we talk, I will use like, "Hey, Mo, Dayana," and then my friend will reply in Terengganu dialect. Aku dari sini-sini, like that. So, Malacca, is it the same as Terengganu?
Yeah, except that people don't really see it because Malacca dialect is almost the same as the standard Bahasa Melayu. The only difference is the end pronunciation of R to R, and it's about our tone, how we say it. Like, is it in a high pitch or a low pitch? It's like that. So a lot of people nowadays don't really use the R to R pronunciation anymore because I think it's because people think it's rude and it's not appropriate to use it in the
Today's life.
social life. Yeah, into today's life.
So, moving on. So, Risa, what do you think? Why people use dialects in their conversation?
To have personally, I think this applies to everybody. It shows the sense of belonging.
Sense of belonging.
So, for example, if I'm from Malacca and I'm in KL right now, in Serdang, but if I meet a community of Malacca people and we speak in the Malacca dialect, then we would not feel left out. We would feel like home. We would actually feel like we're in Malacca. So, and then we would feel like this is our people. There's a sense of belonging. You belong to that community. So, for example, if you don't speak in Terengganu dialect, but you go into the Terengganu community, you don't feel belong. Yeah. So, what do you think? What other things? Why do you use it other than that?
I think it's to show solidarity. You see, when people from the same region or state meet, they will, if they have dialect like Terengganu, they will speak in their own dialect to show that, hey, we are from Terengganu and we are proud of it.
Okay, the last one is to build communication barriers. So how do you explain that, Mia?
communication barriers, it's actually not a very good thing. It's like when people from the same state or region want to talk about something secretive, they will tend to diverge from the other person, so that the other person who hears the conversation won't understand, because they speak in other dialect that is kind of hard to understand.
So I think that's it from us. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.